Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm with the czar of the playbook, Emery Hunt, and I'm Tyler Merkovich, bringing you a preview of the St. Petersburg Bowl on the first day of bowl games. This game will be played at Tropicana Field, and it's one of the newer bowls. Last year, South Florida romped Memphis in this game. This year, I believe we have a much better matchup between the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers and the Central Florida Knights. Two underrated defenses here. And listen to Central Florida's losses. ECU, Miami, and Texas. That's 3 of their 4 losses. So those are a bunch of tough teams. But let's talk about Rutgers, who have their star receiver, who's very questionable. Tim Brown, small, speedy guy. Good target for Tom Savage, the freshman quarterback. What are your keys to victory for Rutgers?
Well, defensively, I look at defensive end. Jonathan Freed is going to have to force the double team against Central Florida. That's going to free up one-on-one matchups for everyone else on the defensive line, and should be able to get pressure on the quarterback. Second, I look at Rutgers offensively. Offensive balance will be the key for these guys to keep them going on throughout this game. They're going to have to really keep that balance going. That's going to help out the totality of this bowl game.
Yes, and for Central Florida, Brett Hodges has a pretty good game. They're coming in on had a pretty good season. They've won their last 3 ball games. What are your keys to victory for George O'Leary, who has an underrated defense in this?
Well, Brett Hodges is going to have to loosen up the box with his arm. Rutgers wants to stack the box. They don't respect the passing game of Central Florida. So Brett Hodges is going to have to do a good job of getting these guys out that defense and backing them up with his arm. Second, you look at if Tim Brown is out there, then the secondary for Central Florida will have to bracket Tim Brown and force the other wide receivers to beat them. I don't think they can do so. I have some questions about the defense of Central Florida. I like Rutgers' defense. I'm going to go with Rutgers in this game. They have a stronger defense, and they have a little bit more balance on offense.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Rutgers also. I think Central Florida, they have a good defense, but I'm not sure if their offense is going to make enough plays. I'm going to take Rutgers' defense over their defense, and their freshman wide receiver is having a big year. They'll get enough out of the run game. So I'm going to go with Tom Savage, the freshman quarterback, and Greg Schiano. For more, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.